the farmer who needs to protect his crops from bunnies, birds, and bugs. And today's topic is all about the bunnies. So the bunnies, the book likens it to the government bureaucrat. Taxes is our biggest expense. The job of the tax department is to get the money so that he can give it to the government bureaucrat. But the problem with this is they are good in spending the money, but they do not know how to make the money. So when you spend the money, but you do not know how to make the money, you spend more time to think of more ways, of more creative ways for your people to pay higher taxes. There is a tax program in America. It's called Alternative Minimum Tax. That's what AMT stands for. Alternative Minimum Tax was created in 1970. This was an additional tax created for people who are making more than $60,000 of income per year. It was a clever way for people to be taxed 2 times. Now, $60,000 in 1970 was not a lot of money. Well, $60,000 in 1970 was a lot of money. Now bring it to today. 60,000 is not a lot of money. It is not considered a high income. So 60,000, more than 60,000 people who are high income earners, they pay the alternative minimum tax. The wealthy, the rich, do not pay the alternative minimum tax. The book says we are already taxed. We pay a lot of taxes on our income, on investments, on our home, on our education, on our cars, on our oil and gas, on our travel, on clothes, on food. So we pay already a lot of taxes. We pay tax upon tax. We pay tax on things we do not even know about. Taxes are being sold to us as being good for the society. And yes, they are good. Some are good. The society's problem only gets bigger and bigger. Because why? The book says the bureaucrat is good in spending the money, but they do not know how to make the money. So what happens? They just throw money to the problem. And the more money that they throw do not solve the problem. They just create more ways to tax us, and they name it with clever names. Now, since the problems just gets bigger and bigger, why? Well, number one, it gets bigger and bigger. So what they do is they increase the percentage we pay on our taxes. And just as compound interest makes us wealthy, compound taxes makes us poorer. Therefore, according to the book says, financial IQ number 2, which is protecting our money, is important. These are the sharks. If we make more money, we've got to learn how to protect it. And that's why financial IQ number 2 is important. So we become wealthy if we make more money. However, if we do not protect our money from these financial predators, then we will never get ahead. So that is why the book emphasizes that we all need to know financial IQ number 2, which is protecting our money. And there's going to be more lessons on how we protect our money as we continue our Alka and Ria show in the next episodes. So hopefully you learned something from the story of the farmer who needs to protect his crops